I don't even know how we got here, but I appreciate all of the support. I just wanted to give you guys a hold on.
You need to open the door right now.
Everything is torn to pieces. As you can see, I don't even know how we got here, but I wanted to give you a final goodbye. Thank you so much. Goodbye. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Box Attack. I'm Dom, and today we say goodbye to everything here. I have moved. By the time you're seeing this video, I have moved, and this is no longer a thing. So you've been watching stuff that has been pre-recorded. I'm sorry. I had to, get ahead of myself on videos, but we're going to tear down this whole thing. I'm going to show you how I'm packing my pops, how I'm moving all of this stuff hundreds of miles. And yeah, I mean, say goodbye to what once was the first iteration of the Box Attack Studio. So new things to come, and you will obviously see a preview of that at the end of this video. All right, real quick though, obviously, all this stuff is getting moved, all these pops. So where do I put all these kind of pops? Okay, let me show you. I will take you into here. Don't mind the mess. See these right here? See those tubs right there? These tubs are what I'm actually putting pops inside of. So each tub fits about 30 pops in pop protectors, or I think like 25 or so without pop protectors, and I have some of those in the other room. But you can see I have tubs full of pops, and all this other stuff is, obviously I'm packing because I'm moving. But you can see how I have these in here, and that's basically what I'm doing with everything. All right, so let's, I mean, there's really only one way to do this. Let's set her down and get started. All right, so just so you guys can see, like in here, I have all 30 pops. Like this is how they fit in here actually. And you're gonna have to excuse all of the disaster area that is over that way. But in here I have 30 pops. This is how they fit. I know they're sticking above the edge a little bit, but that's okay because this guy right here actually has a lip on it. You see, it's got like a little tall lip, so they actually fit on there, and this supports the weight of another box without actually even ever touching the top of the pops that are sticking up. Now these are, if you're curious, they are 72 quart containers from Hefty. There's high rise, you see right there. So this will fit 30 pops in protectors, no problem. And then you can see that they latch on each side. And flip it around, latch the other side, and we're good to go. Yeah, that's how they fit in there. All 30 pops. Pretty good, if you ask me. Pretty good fit anyway. And yeah, I gotta continue tearing down the Batman wall. Then we have all these over here. And then all the grails, they go in different tubs. Well, the same kind of tubs, but not in the. You guys know what I mean. I'm so tired. I've been packing for a while now. A lot of this is obviously behind the scenes, but let's continue on. Small tip though. When you are moving pops that are in stacks, or we're just taking them anywhere, huge lifesaver here. Tape the bottom of the stack onto it. Like here's what I do. I'll show you what I do. It's actually really simple. So see, we have a stack right here, and if I pick it up too quickly, this bottom will just fall off and your pop will go hitting the ground. Don't do that. Just take some Scotch tape, and a little piece goes a long way on the side of the stack, and just tape it. And then you don't have to worry about, these bottoms falling off. Tape it on both sides, and you're good to go. That's probably some of the best advice that I can give you if you're moving your pops somewhere else or taking them somewhere, etc. Don't let the bottom of the stacks fall off, because it happens so often, and I don't want you to destroy your grails. All right, so I had the numbers wrong with the stacks actually. In case you want to know, inside of one of these tubs, you can fit 26 pops inside of stacks. So as you can see there, we have we have 5 rows of 3 on the top, And then below that, there are 4 rows of 3. So you can fit 26 inside of there, which is actually pretty good. So 26 pops in stacks or 30 pops in pop protectors inside of these pretty cool little tubs. All right, so we're making some progress. You can see there's not a whole lot there. That's completely empty. That's completely empty. Got to put all these out of box pops away because I actually don't have boxes for any of the pops. Well, the gold ones I do, but not any of the other ones, basically. Anyway, this pop right here, maybe you don't know this or not, but this is actually the pop that started this entire channel. So if you want to see this and how I got this and what this pop is all about, definitely check out the link in the description. But this was the very first video that I made on this channel, was about this little Steve Van Dorn pop that is from the Vans line, which is actually a line that doesn't really exist other than this pop and one other one, which is in this tub. And right here, it's just a different variation that was an exclusive to Complex Con. So check out that video for sure. But it's been a long day and I still got to wrap up like some of these out of box pops that I don't have boxes for, and put away the rest of the stuff sitting on the shelves here, take down the rest of the lights, and move everything. Also, FYI, these boxes right here, they do leave some massive holes in your wall. So if you're looking to get something like this, I recommend it because they look awesome, but I also think that they really tear up your wall. So if that's important to you to have not torn up walls, then probably don't get these. But I think they're looking awesome, and or they look awesome, and well, they're gonna be at the new setup. But as you can see, I mean, this was the box attack area of my house. I'm not gonna show you any further that way because it's a mess. But this used to be box attack, and pretty soon we'll have a new spot. So yeah, literally a cargo van so I could transport all of the pops. Well, and a couple of TVs, but yeah, crazy. And that's all she wrote. This used to be where the videos were. Like, you can see it's completely empty now. It's actually pretty crazy. The whole apartment is empty actually, but yeah, so that's it. Bye. All right, so I've been moving stuff. I've been loading pops into bins. I tore down my office, or my little studio space, I guess, and we have a new one. I present to you the new box attack setup. Well, not yet. Obviously, you can see here I have pops in the bins. Not all of them, but some of them. And this is the space that I'm shooting in for box attack stuff and other stuff that I do. And well, yeah, a lot of you haven't seen this before, but I used to be in this space actually a while back, but this is the whole area. All right, I don't know how much time has passed since the last clip that you saw, but I've just been a lot of busy, a lot of moving, a lot of things are happening, and this is the beginning of the new box attack setup. As you can see, it's just bare bones right now. We got the table, we got the light. I have a shelf right here. This whole back wall brick, it's actually real brick. I'm gonna put the boxes on there like I had before, but yeah, I'm hard at work, as you can tell. So yeah, this is just bare bones shelf light. Yeah, you guys recognize that light. And this is the desk. Glad to have her back in commission. And there's not a whole lot else going on here. A bunch of pops over there. My couch, TV, and in the front room here, there's a bathroom right there. Front room here, I have workspaces. So desk, window, shelf. I actually have those box attack boxes are in this shelving unit, kind of being protected. But yeah, this is it. So hopefully I'll make some more progress today and get some boxes hung on the wall back here. All right, so situation is I'm putting these blocks on that wall, and as you can see, that's brick. So it's not the easiest thing to do. So I've been like lining everything up to try to get a frame of reference to how things looked through my camera here. But the key to getting into brick is a masonry bit and concrete screws. So I have both of those things, and this little bracket is what hangs those boxes. So I'm gonna attach one and see how it looks. All right, and there we have it. The first box on the wall, done, in the bank. We are one box. I'm super happy about one box, but we're coming along. All right, so a lot of time has passed, as you can see, since the last clip. I didn't want to stop, and I wasn't actually filming everything, but I got all the boxes put up. You can see here, and I have the lighting. Threw up a Captain America shield, some lights, blah, blah, blah. We are almost ready to go. I think it looks pretty cool, though. You're gonna see the finished product very, very soon. Or you might have already seen it. I don't know what order I'm editing this stuff in, but I'm pretty happy with how this is turning out so far. All right, so this is mostly done. I'm just, I'm going in here and like filling in little things that I've had on the background before, just kind of adding some special touches to, different elements on here. Obviously, like this whole thing is not in the shot. Some of this is, you can see if I go and look at the actual camera, I'll turn it on and show you guys in a second how the framing is. But I have everything connected to my phone, so literally I press one button and all the lights go off. You can see right there, and then back on. Boom. Pretty cool. So yeah, anyway, back to the shot. You can see the shot is kind of, well, you can see how it's framed a little bit. You know what? Let me just show you what the new setup looks like. Here we are. As you can see, a lot has changed between videos. I apologize. Everything that you've been watching for the past few weeks has mostly been pre-recorded because I've been moving. I made a big, huge move to a different state, and this is my new setup now for this channel. And it looks pretty cool. I'll give you guys a formal look around in a second, but I just want to thank you guys so much for sticking in here with me. I know a lot of you probably didn't even know that I was moving, and that was by design. I just wanted to keep things seamless, and then one day just snap with a whole new, set of scenery behind me. As you can see, and things are gonna change a little bit here and there. It's mostly what I'm sticking with, but I might switch stuff out on the back, etc. There's stuff on the sides that's not even filled in yet. Let me show you how all this looks. So here we are. So there's this whole side area right here. There's the middle section, and then there's another side area over there. So let me kind of give you a detailed look at everything. All right, so over here you can see that we do have, this was actually in my last setup, but it's a little bit different. It's actually out of the standard shot here. You can't see it, but I will be shooting videos from this angle at times, and also that angle over there, but we'll talk about that in a second. So I do have like out-of-box flash pops right here. I have my infinity gauntlets, just random pops and stuff. There's an empty shelf right here, which I do plan on filling in with stuff, and just random things here and there. My Marvel Legends Molten Man, the Flash statue I got from San Diego Comic-Con, and then we have the shelf right here. Just some like my concept art edition Iron Man Hot Toys, the fig pin, which you just saw in the previous video, and then I'm gonna put my gold chromes down here. I think I might stick them up here. I'm not sure yet. Let me know what you think about that. Should I put the gold chromes on this shelf, because then I can have them in the background of like B-roll and stuff like that? Let me know. I do have this light right here, which I forgot to turn on. There we go. All right, and the Batman light. The one thing I hate about this Batman light is I have to go back here and manually turn it on, but it looks cool once it's done. Anyway, we do have some cables and stuff which you can't see that are out of the shot. A lot of this is really familiar to you guys. This whole backdrop is the same pretty much. The only thing that's changed are like the stuff on the sides. Like I do have this scratchboard art that was done by a local artist, and it's amazing. It's Mickey, if you couldn't tell. I do have the My Hero deck from San Diego Comic-Con, and then over here I have just a cart full of pops and stuff. I don't know, some of this is like a work in progress. As you can see, another empty pop shelf, work in progress. I got the Captain America Legends shield right there, and then my 10-inch Mickeys, and of course I got, well, random stuff like a pocket knife over here. But yeah, I mean, the whole room, there's actually a lot more space in here. You can see from like a behind the scenes perspective, that's kind of what everything is looking like in here now. So I do have like gaffer tape on the floor to mark the location of the table, and the stand right here you can see, which actually holds my overhead camera, which I can normally see through, you know, to see what's going on the table. But we have tape marking that and some cables taped down, stuff like that. So this is actually like a proper setup for the production. This is a proper set that I've put together here, and I think it looks pretty awesome. Like I'm pretty happy with how all this turned out. Now, of course, there is an entirely other space in here. Well, you can see it behind me. It's kind of a mess right now. There's boxes and stuff everywhere. I'm working through it. You know, this is my dedicated office, so I'm working through getting everything put together. You know, obviously, like having a few different sets to shoot on was important, so I wanted to finish one wall, and then I can work on the computer desks and things like that. But if you want like a full office tour of this whole place, because it's pretty big, let me know. Leave a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments section below. But I mean, yeah, overall, everything is pretty much good to go, done. It's been a long process, let me tell you that. But I mean, in reality, I'm just super stoked to be back up and running, and I hope you like how the new setup looks. Like I said, it's got some familiar elements to it. It's very familiar, but also very different at the same time. So, you know, if you have any suggestions or something that you want to see maybe in the back, drop them in the comment section below. I'm tired. It's not even that late. I've just been like busting my butt for the last few days to get all of this done by myself. So it's just been, it's been tiring. My hands are like dirty and like messed up, and I got cuts and stuff. Like it's just been a long process. So I'm happy to be able to finally share it with you. All of this is gonna be tweaked here and there, so, you know, keep that in mind. But we're back in a new spot, and I hope you enjoyed it. And big shout out to Patreons out there. If you want to join the Box Attack Army, there's a link in the description. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I really, really do appreciate it. Also, join the Box Attack Universe Facebook group. That link's below as well. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I'm ready to get rolling on some new content, because just publishing stuff I've pre-recorded for the last few weeks has just been hard on me, because I really do like making things and then putting them up very shortly after, not like weeks later. I'm sure you can understand that. But anyway, I'm blabbing. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I really do appreciate it. Once again, this has been Box Attack. I'm Dom, and we'll catch you later.